Hi, I'm Shanice, and today I'll be teaching you how to thread a sewing machine. For teaching purposes, I'll be using this Singer Simple sewing machine, but you can use these same techniques and the same exact method on any basic sewing machine. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's start threading our machine. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is we want to check our first dowel and we want to choose which stitch style we'll be using. So today for my project, I'll be using a zigzag stitch. So I'm going to line the zigzag stitch up with the first dot. Then I'm going to move to my next dowel and choose the length of the stitch that I'll be using. And for my project, I'll be using number 3. So I want to go ahead and line that up with number 3. And then I'm going to move over here to my tension. And for my tension, I usually like to keep it on the 4. But you can switch it back and forth to use the tension that works best for your project. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with threading the actual sewing machine. You want to make sure you get you some thread. And you want to go ahead and place it up top here. It has a bar that it slides right into. And also we have what I would like to call a casing, just so we can make sure that the thread doesn't move too much when we start to sew. Then you want to go ahead and take some of your thread out. And as you notice on top of the sewing machine, it actually is numbered. So you'll notice it has a step number 1 and it gives you a visual direction. You want to go ahead and put it under that. And then you want to go to step number 2. Put your thread under there. And then you want to take your thread and follow it down to number 3. And you're going to put it in between here. And then you're going to take it down to number 4. And it's actually going to loop around. It has a picture. And then we're going to take it up here to number 5. And for this one, you want to grab your manual wheel because you want to make sure you catch the thread right here in the compartment. So as you roll down the wheel, you'll notice right here, this compartment, that a piece will come up for you to be able to catch the thread. And you'll be able to pull it out here to make sure that it's in the groove. So then after that, you want to go ahead and follow it down to number 6. And after you follow for number 6, you'll notice back here it's a small compartment where you can put your thread and it'll catch right on the back opening of your needle. Alright, so after you follow step 1, 2, 3, down to 4, around up here to 5, and catching it right here on this compartment that you can move up and down with your wheel. You want to bring it down here to number 6. And then you just kind of want to take your thread and catch it back here on the opening of the compartment. After you've done that, you want to go ahead, if you're like me and you took a little bit too much thread, you just want to cut it a little. And you just want to stick it right here through the hole in your needle. And take your time when you're doing this because sometimes it can be a little difficult to get the thread through the actual hole. Alright, once you have it through, you're just going to pull it all the way through so you no longer see the loop. And you're going to put it in between your presser foot in the opening and you're going to put it right to the side.